So you see, I'm about to have my meal right now, and there's something that I'm trying not to put off because it is very important to the community that we live in and these times. So I'll be as articulate as I can be, and I need y'all to actually try to understand me and where I'm coming from. You see, for about a week ago, I believe it was about a week ago, maybe last week on Thursday, if not Friday, I can't even remember the day. I wasn't here. I actually left, and I have been living in the bush for about that much time. I only came back, is it Tuesday or Wednesday this week? I can't even keep count because I was that far gone into it. Okay. What was my mission? My mission was to go harvest rice that we had planted that side. Okay. So as simple as that may be, it was the logistics that literally grinded us down because it was very hard to get any vehicle to come rescue us because there was no fuel. And when I mean rescue us, it's not like it was something there was an emergency there. No, it's just that we needed to move our produce out from that place and back into this town. But while I was there, there's something that I noticed that we really need to address as a community, and that is the one fact that there were a lot of children there. A lot of children, okay? I think as a society we need to now, in fact, I believe that in Malawi there needs to start being a sort of mandate or maybe some sort of policy or maybe some sort of, even to put up the question of whether it is the right thing to do to have more than 4 children. Okay. Now, I know it's a very controversial topic because I know there are people out here who actually are willing to bear more than even 5 children, and they're able to sustain those types of families. But what if we address the situation, address the problem as not even, it is a problem, because addressed this matter as a community or a societal agenda of sorts, because we now have to start looking at the population and based on if it is possible for whatever family you're targeting or whatever family you're looking at to take care of its young. Okay. As a community, I feel like it is up to the leaders within that community to make sure that the people within this society are able to take care of their young. Where I was, it just seems like these kids were up and about each day doing nothing but playing. School is on, but none of these children were going to school. And you might think that, okay, it's not really the community leaders' problems. It's not those people's problems. It's the people who are bearing these children who have the problem. Of course, the problem being that they're not that educated. They don't know when to stop, and they don't know the right things to do when the period of conceiving appears, and they just do it because, well, they feel it's natural, and yet they almost seem surprised when the wife is pregnant. One person has 7 children with no assistance. I mean, with no hope that they will ever go to school. These children are about maybe in between the ages of 3 and 8 years old, and all they do each day is just play on the open ground. It's not a way to live. It's not a way to guide your children. Yes, we understand that education is a problem within these communities, but what if our societies and our leaders, the town councils, the constituencies, even to the level of the MP, had the mandate and had the power to say, you are not allowed to have more than 3 children if you do not have the right means to provide for these children. It's not like the one child policy from China, but it is another type of policy that will sort of not put restrictions, but ensure that the children that are being born in these societies have the right education and have the right financial backing to live a comfortable, normal life for any human being. Because I didn't see that there. Some of these children's girls even didn't have the tops to cover themselves on. They didn't have the right dress. If they had the right dress, it was torn or whatnot. And this is where we do our farming. And you might wonder, okay, why did you choose such a place to do farming? Land was cheap. As a farmer, you have to look for the cheapest place to do your business. And it was there that we had bought our land. And we even had bought from the villages that surrounded this land. And this is where we had to do our business. But it only opened our eyes later on to see the mental degradation of the children around. This was delinquency in its infancy. This was the making of more stages of poverty. Children there don't go to school. All they do is play. They don't know 1 + 1. They don't know how to write their names. And I feel like if I was in a position of power, I would make my agenda to ensure that that parents take full responsibility of their young. Most of these children have it in their minds that, oh, a child is born and they have to take care of themselves. Oh, it's a gift from God. No, it's not. It's a responsibility you put onto yourself. Children should not be put in a position where they are living in order to get a job, in order to take care of their parents. Parents made that decision to bring their children into this world. It has to be their parents to ensure that that child is being taken care of, even if it is to the point and to the very end of their death. It was the parents' obligation, responsibility to make sure that their children are well taken care of, regardless however it is. And that should be the story of the day. What do you think about this? I feel, and this is my final thought, that MPs, councillors, and the DCs need to make sure that whoever is planning to have a child is going to take full responsibility of that child and make sure that they have the right education, the right clothes to cover themselves, and the right food to eat at each and every day, plus clean drinking water, and even protection from whatever may be. Thank you for watching.